Hey guys, what's up? Mike Gross here at rockinguitarlessons.com and youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. And I've had some subscribers asking me some questions, and there's one I got to do a shout out, and I don't even know if I have it on here, and I don't really want to say the name if I don't have it right. It's on my other piece of paper. It was, I think, Guitar Player 789. I'll hold off on that. But the reason for this video is I've had actually quite a few questions. I have some subscribers that have been following me, and it says they're learning a lot, you know, off my lessons and stuff, and they're starting to do them as well. So I'm getting a lot of questions about that, about how I do it. And I did a lesson, one lesson, I forgot what I called it, you know, talking about, let me get up a little closer here. I don't have my glasses, so I wish I could remember what it was. It was basically questions about how do I figure out songs when I'm doing it, do I use tabs, all that stuff. You guys remember which one I'm talking about. Well, this one I want to explain a little bit, and maybe it'll clear up some things for some of you guys that had questions. And this one, you know, is basically a how to promote your lessons. And it doesn't have to be guitar lessons on YouTube, whatever it is that you're doing. Little tips and pointers, because I had some help a little tiny bit along the way, but a lot of this I had to figure out on my own. And so I've experimented and found out some things that work. And one of them, and some of you may know this and maybe some of you don't. Actually, I know some of you don't for a fact. And it's the tags. After you do your video and you edit it, some people don't edit them. I edit mine. You know, then you're getting ready, you upload it and you're going to send it out into the world. The internet world. You have the section called tags, and when I first did my first couple of videos, it's funny, I don't know if I should tell you guys this or not, but you can I used to have another channel, and it's just kind of cheesy, and it wasn't HD, and I did okay with it. You know, I could tell my nerves kind of got the best of me. You can tell on my first few videos I was really nervous about it. I've been a private teacher for, geez, since I started teaching at a young age, man. I was 21. And so I was used to that element of teaching private lessons, you know, but being on camera and knowing it's going out into internet land, man, that can be intimidating. And it was for me, even though I tried to hide it in the early ones. But anyways, back onto the subject of tags. You can go and look at some of my early ones if you can find them. I'm not going to tell you how to find them, but they're out there. And they're just, I don't know, you learn as you go. You know, I was blind, and you know, I'm still learning as I go. But I want to give to my subscribers, the ones that have asked, you know, I want to give you some pointers and some information. Tags. After you've edited everything, and your last step is you're getting ready to send it out. You've already uploaded it and everything. You'll see the tag section. Some people don't put anything in them. I was like, whoa. And I understand, if you don't know, you don't know. Because like when I first started, I didn't know tags, how important they are. They are very important, because that's what people are sitting at home on their computer typing in. If they want to learn how to play the Star Spangled Banner from Jimi Hendrix, they're going to type in Star Spangled Banner, Jimi Hendrix. You know, if you want the rocker version, you got to be specific. So it's basically putting yourself, if you went on YouTube and you were looking up something, you're going to type in something. Computer can't read your mind yet. But so you got to tell it what you're looking for. So that's what those tags are. The tags, you have to put yourself into the mind of the person behind the computer and what they may type in there. If you look at mine, go look at them, and I fill them up completely. You're only allowed so many characters, is what it's called, to put in the tag field. So mine will always say, you know, if it's a country song, it'll say country guitar lessons. And here's another little thing I found out that's important. If you're doing more than one word, you got to put those quotations around it so it catches the phrase. I just did Of Mice and Men. I haven't uploaded it, but it was my last lesson I did out here in the studio. So when I do my tags on that, what I'm going to put is, one of the things I'm going to put is, quote, metal guitar lessons, end quote. It's going to take that whole phrase, okay? But I don't know how many of you know who Of Mice and Men is. So I'm going to use, let's use AC/DC for an example, because everybody knows who AC/DC is. On my tags on that, say I do, and I have a lesson on Highway to Hell. or Hell's Bells, Back in Black. Let's say Back in Black. In my tags, I'm going to put AC/DC. I don't need quotes because it's one word, right? Then I'll put Back in Black. Okay, that's 3 words. I'm going to go quote, Back in Black. You got to space it. You don't want it a run on. And then end quote. So the search engine will be able to read it that way. Then I'll put maybe rock guitar lessons. I got to put quotes around that. I may put electric guitar lessons. I got to put quotes around that. Then on the single ones, I'll put lessons with a S. Then I'll put lesson, no S. I'll put guitar, guitars, solos, shredding, chords, picking, sweeps, arpeggios. Mike Gross, rockinguiitarlessons.com. And what I'm finding, don't use the same tags for everyone. Naturally, you wouldn't. You want to put the name of the band if you're teaching a song like I'm doing. Angus Young, the guitar player, I'll put that in there. People know who he is. So when someone goes on YouTube, you've got all these different things in your tags that will pop up, and your video will have a bigger chance of being seen. You gotta pay attention to the tags, and that's what this how-to is about. Think about the tags. Look at mine. Go look at mine. Take some of mine. I've done it from other people's, but really it comes down to common sense. But I've also done another thing, guys, and I'm kind of experimenting with it. There's a show called Anderson Cooper. My wife called me in the other day. She goes, Mike, you got to see this. And it was basically about YouTube, and they have the guy behind the scenes from YouTube on the show. It's a talk show. And then they had people that are doing what I'm doing on there. Shay Carl was one of them, and I went and checked theirs out. Woo! Talk about a bunch of subscribers and views, and man, unbelievable. If you don't put anything in your tags, people have to basically find you blindly on your own. And if you notice your hits aren't going up each day, that's got to tell you something, right? So, but I'm doing some things now outside of just putting, and also I'll put metal, heavy, rock, roll, blues, because Angus is actually a blues player as well. I could put country in there if I want, because some people that like country music like AC/DC too. So you have to think about what you're doing when you're doing your tags. Make them broad. I've been doing this for only 3 months, and I'm seeing it really grow and take off quickly. I'm doing some things. I'm just throwing this out there, and I'm getting a few more hits. I believe from doing it. I'm putting the 2012 Olympics. That's hot right now. Find things that are hot. And you can call it riding off other people's coattails, whatever. But not that everyone that looks up the Olympics is a guitar player, but it gets you out there, and it gets your face so they recognize you. Obviously, I'm looking for people that are either musicians playing the instrument, or some people are just music admirers and they just like to watch stuff like this. I get it. I totally get that. But some people may play guitar, but they may like the Olympics too, and they're going to type in 2012 Olympics, London, or whatever. And they'll, whoa, what's Mike Gross doing over here? Who's this? What does this have to do with the Olympics? I used to think that before I was doing this. It's like I type in something, I'd be like, it had nothing to do, which music is usually what I'm looking up anyways. But it had nothing to do with music, and it'll show a bunny rabbit. And I just typed in Yngwie Malmsteen guitar solo. What the heck is this? This is weird. Am I doing something wrong? No. I get it now. I see why people do it that way. So anyways, I'm going to wrap up this lesson. How much time have I used? Woo! Almost 10 minutes. So we're going to wrap this one up. But think about tags, guys. If you're looking to do this, it could be for cutting people's hair. Keep your camera handy, man. If this is something you want to get into, it's cool. It could be a very cool thing. You got to be 18. I know that. And any passion that you have, why not capitalize on it? Get your name out there, and people will start to recognize you. It's cool. It's a fun thing. So focus on the tags. Really, I'm just going to leave you with this. Go to some of my videos and look at the tags. If you look at my early ones, they'll kind of be the same. If I do an Eminem lesson, I'm going to have definitely hip-hop and rap, maybe beatbox, but I'll also put rock guitar lessons, electric guitar lessons, chords, pick, tuning, strings, tapping, tricks, whammy bar, Fender Stratocaster, Ibanez, yeah baby, the best right here, Ibanez. So anyways, I'll leave it at that, guys. I will be doing more tutorials on this type of thing, but I will pass this information on, because if you take my advice on the tags, you will see your views go up. I guarantee you that. So go look at mine and look at other people's. If you see nothing in other people's tags, they're not going to have very many views unless they've been there for 8-9 years and people just stumble across it. So you just got to think about it, okay? I'm Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com. That's coming in 2012. I'm not sure what month yet, but it is coming. It'll be $20 a month to become a premium member there, and I'll leave it at that. I'll keep you guys posted as things progress in that area. And youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. Go subscribe to my channel, guys, if you haven't. If you have any questions, even on this, you can still ask them on this comment section, and I'll explain a little bit more to you. I will do more tutorials on this for you guys as I go. And like I said, I'm still new at it. I'm 3 months in. So, but comments and likes, spread the word, man, about who I am. I appreciate it, and any way that I can help you guys in return, I will do, like I'm doing this right now. So, and in this one, go look at my tags. They'll be a little bit different, because this is a different type of video. It's more broad than just music. It could be cooking, hair, how to train your dog to make him quit pissing on your floor, or whatever, you know, unless you like your dog peeing on your floor. Alright guys, I'm out of here.